So what you're looking at is a trailer full of an old computer shop, and it's now mine. And I have got a bucket load of work to do. Hey everybody, it's Shark Scrapper. Yeah, I went and purchased the inventory of an old computer store that went out of business. And I am having a blast finding all kinds of stuff. It's going to take me a few videos to get through everything, and I hope you'll keep coming back and checking it out. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you see them all, and hit that bell with the all indicator so you don't miss any of these episodes. Thanks. Now let's get to it. So I'm loading these computers, and look what fell on the floor. A ceramic Intel Pentium. I've got so much stuff that I have to get moved out of here, and this is the kind of stuff that's just falling on the floor. So, all right, we'll be back later. Okay, so it's day 2 of unloading that computer store. This is the 3rd load of, complete load of electronics that I've been pulling out of that store. Earlier today, I had the truck full of printers that I took over to the yard. 720 pounds of printers. These fell out of one of the small boxes I was loading today. And I've got another 40 or so that were in a box that I found yesterday. And there's a lot of these boxes that I still haven't gone through. So I got a lot of work to do here. I'm trying to pick up pieces as I go along for this video. Totally unexpected find, and there's going to be just a ton of fun stuff to scrap, and probably some resale value going on here too. All right, that's it for now. Okay, so the pickup part of this job is done. This is the last load of things that had to get picked up from the computer store that I bought out. And as you can see, I saved all the monitors for last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we're going to go into the storage locker now, where I have put most of the material that I picked up from that computer shop. So let's take a look at all the stuff that I got. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Now the red top bins over here, all the stuff over here, don't pay any attention to that. That was stuff that was already here. But here we're looking at all the material that I recovered from this old computer store. And the interesting thing is that, like, these trash cans, they're full of computer boards and parts and CPUs. This kitty litter bin here is full of boards, parts, CPUs. These computers, old computers that some of them, there's 1 or 2 in here that are just shells, but the rest of them, as we're going to see here, have stuff in them. It might just be the motherboard, it might be all the stuff. So there's a trove of material in here that I need to go through. And even the owner himself, when he sold it to me, told me, he said he'd forgotten everything that was in here. It was so long ago when he packed up the store. And it's just been sitting in a trailer waiting, trying to get sold. He finally just was willing to negotiate a better price because he needed to get rid of the trailer and make some room. And so here we are. We're talking motherboards new in boxes. They're older. They're probably not worth any money. I'll research them to see if there's worth my time to try to sell them on eBay. But this is a store. This is what's left over of a store when it shuts down, a computer store when it shuts down. All right, my plan is to get all of the desktop computers here. That's the first piece that I'm going to attack. They take up space. I can pretty quickly go through them and scrap them, and then that'll free up some room, because then I can take the steel shells into the yard and, you know, sell that off, and the boards will, by themselves, of course, take up a lot less space. So the idea here, my first priority, I'm going to go through, try to get all the shells loaded up, get those processed. Then I can start going through all of these boxes and crates. Yeah. All right, so 28 computers, plus an old electric fax kind of teletype thing. Anyway, we'll get to that. At 28 computers, the goal here is to get these broken down so that I can get the steel over to the scrapyard today. And I've got a bunch of steel from stuff I was scrapping yesterday, processing down. So I've got a bunch of shred in here that I need to separate from power boards, and a whole bunch of shred back there that I need to, that came from the store, that I need to get out here as well. So look at that, a little transistor radio. Cool. And it's a tape deck too at the same time. And he attached a little extra antenna to it. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to set you aside, see if you work later on. I don't know why, but it might be fun if it still works. All right, let's get right into this here. Let's see what we got here. HP Vectra Pentium 2 233/512 OB video. See, interesting reading the notes that he made. Time for a little different view on things. What do you say? Not gold. There was a screw down in here. Let's turn it so you can see it. Okay. Speakers. Oh, that's right, this thing has to come out. This bar has to come off, and it does that. There we go. Once that bar is out of the way, then the motherboard can try to get out of the way. There we go. That's the way that's supposed to work. Not the way I did it with the first one where I was wrestling with the damn thing, but it was pretty well corroded in there. So that's where the mud dauber was. I think you're the battery. So let's just go ahead and get you off of there. Yeah, that was the battery. I gotta remember to get the battery off of that other one. All right, so that's the Pentium 2 board, a little bit cleaner than the last one we did. The gold cornered BGAs, flat packs, gold pins, gold fingers, more gold pins, flat packs, tantalums. This is where the Pentium 2 CPU went down inside there. So that's a little cleaner look at a Pentium 2 motherboard. All right, what do we got here? Fan, heatsink, came off of an empty CPU socket. All right, no worries. As we get to that. Alright, nice peripheral board, gold fingers, ICs, another nice peripheral board, socket IC, PROM, crystal oscillators, gold fingers. I'm trying not to sound so matter of fact about these finds, but they're just becoming that way now because I've got so many of these older computers in this haul. Power supply out of the way. If he wants to come out of the way. All right, maybe I need to get the floppy out of the way. Who are you anyway? You are a Phoenix, so you're kind of a no name. Wow, now that's interesting. Oh, look at that. Okay, so hope you can see there's digits there. So this must have revealed some speed number. How fast the device was working, or the CPU speed or something like that. So let's take a look at this. Key. But this board is what's interesting. So that's a digital display board, but look at all the gold pins on the back of that. I mean, that's just loaded with gold pins and jumpers. So that's gonna be a fun one to get into. You're a switch and you're old enough that you may have silver contacts in you. So going to take you as well. And there's no need to just throw away that, unless it doesn't want to play, that lock. There we go. Oops. My bag is full. Oh my. My bag is full and I have peripheral boards falling in my trash bag. That's not a good thing. After this computer, I am going to have to get another trash bag. So here's an old DVD drive. This one should be interesting because it's older, so it'll be interesting to take a look at that board. Here. There you go. So I think we'll get you out of here. There we go. Gold. Not gold. Gold, gold. 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 Gold, gold, and not gold. Alrighty, Dan. Out of there. No, you're not. It's still hanging on there. Oh, isn't that interesting? There's a nut on the back of this screw. So I thought he was unscrewed, but he's not. Now he is. Go. All right. Probably not the anticipated way that this would be taken out. I'm sure I dorked that up really bad. Anyway. I think that's gonna be a small socket CPU. I think a quarter. I think, well, I don't know, large or small. I got to put a quarter in it, find out. We've got some really heavily gold-plated pins right along here, which is weird because that was a power connector, but you can see the gold there, so that's nice. RAM, silver. Okay, and then probably an EEPROM. So nice board. I gotta spend some time on board sort and figure out how I'm selling all these. Well, everybody, as you can see, I've just barely made a dent in the towers that I brought back for the first part of the processing effort here. So I don't want this video to run on forever. I'm going to go ahead and end today's video here. We got through a couple of older type towers. There were still plenty more really interesting old ones still to come, so I hope that you'll be back. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button with the all indicator so you don't miss a single episode. See you as I start getting through the rest of this haul from the old computer store. Thanks. Have a great day.